Is it painful? And 3 more myths about visceral work. When I say that I work on the abdomen, that I do visceral work, many people imagine something awful. Or they'll tell me they've had a visceral massage, and the work was so intense they were seeing stars. A huge number of myths and legends surround visceral work, working on the soft part of the abdomen, and most of them have nothing in common with reality. Today, I'd like to break down the main myths. Myth number 1, it's very painful. That's not true. Personally, I work with the fascia because the fascia is the first thing to tense up and it doesn't have nerve endings. So by relaxing the fascia, we relax everything, ligaments, muscles, organs, and so on. And secondly, it doesn't hurt. And of course, yes, there can be some very tense spots that require a bit of work, and my clients often feel discomfort, but it's not pain, and you certainly won't be seeing stars. My job is to relax you, yes, and to release those tight spots, not to cause you even more pain and fear. Myth number 2, you can't get a visceral massage during your period. That's a complete myth. Of course, if you've let the situation get to the point where you can't even touch yourself, you have a fever, and you have to lie down and take painkillers, in that case, of course, I wouldn't recommend coming in. But in all other cases, your period is not a contraindication. On the contrary, I work very gently and carefully with the female organs. Plus, I can diagnose how much your uterus, for example, is enlarged at this time. You know, what's happening during your period and how much this process differs from the norm. And myth number 3, my favorite, that you can damage something or even tear it off. Well, this is a colossal myth. Why? First, our ligaments are very strong and they can withstand a huge load. Look at people with huge bellies, right? They carry around 20 kilograms of that weight, and not once has anyone's stomach just fallen out because, for example, their ligaments tore. So if our body can withstand that kind of tension, then it can certainly withstand gentle fascial work. And another point, a good specialist doesn't work on an organ directly, at least not on an inflamed one. The work is always indirect, you see? The goal is to release tension, not to press on the organs so that